Well, it has been a while, but welcome back, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's long-awaited adventure. Last we left off, the Misfits began their day with a hearty breakfast and some more serious discussions with the Council. After this, they headed out and began their trek through the Black Fang Forest. First day in, they forgot somebody who caught up to them and led them through some more well-traveled paths to get to their destinations. They came across one of their first map locations that looked normal, but after spending some time in the area, they got ambushed by a bunch of bandit survivors and coincidentally made some new friends instead of fighting their way out of this one. They rested here, Penn talked to a tree, and then they left towards a ruined cave location. It took them a while, because there was a puzzle that they got stumped at. And then they met a very large wolf spirit, Okami, the guardian of the forest. She wished them well and gave them all a power boost. Now they await direction and guidance for where to go next as they camped outside of this cave. And that... Well, we'll pick up with Penn's nighttime shenanigans here. Because Penn had decided he would like to do something.
The rest of us are sleeping, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Well, so I guess what I would have done did we do the watches or did we end it right before we went to bed?
You ended before you went to bed.
I would have probably started with the first watch.
Yeah.
And then after my watch, I would have just walked off into the woods and found like a healthy tree that looks like it's been damaged somehow, whether it's through like beetles or other creatures, or even if it's been burned somehow. I think if it seems like it's been hurt, and that's the one I'm going to choose to awaken.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh. Oh.
No!
Oh. You're a druid. You know what a tree looks like. Most of the time. You're having some trouble right now. Is that a tree or a bush? Or a leaf? That could just be a person walking. Are you seeing things now?
Are my spores messing with me?
You do stumble around and run into a tree. As you slowly become paranoid that there's people walking around you in the shadows.
And that's the one that I choose.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you.
You awaken the tree.
Past awaken. Well, it'll take me 8 hours to pass it, so I'm going to sit there and have a conversation with this tree for the next 8 hours and
Okay.
conversate with him what kind of relationship I want to establish with this tree and why I'm awakening him.
Okay, let me just double check. So for your reference, Pen, you have one level of exhaustion, so you have disadvantage on all of your ability checks.
That would be after the long rest, because
Yes.
when everybody wakes up. So
Yep.
right now I'm not exhausted yet.
No, you're not exhausted yet, but when you at the end of this, you will be.
Right, so that's
Ability
just
checks.
ability and skill checks, right? That's not
Yeah,
saving
all your
throws?
skill checks, not saving throws. But skill checks
Okay.
include initiative rolls.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
all wake up after a peaceful night. Well rested. You don't see Pen anywhere.
Well, I feel great. Where's the shiny dragonborn at? Anybody else awake?
See Draco starts stretching and flapping his wings a little bit. Malachi, you get smacked in the face by his tail.
Why am I? Why is Draco's tail over here?
He's happy to see you.
I look at Draco. Does he look happy to see me?
Yes, he looks happy just in general. He's a
I
spoiled dragon.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't
Indeed.
pet him for that. So.
You
Get up
also
and
don't
put my
see
Okay,
any
you know
sign
stuff.
where
of
Pen
Pen.
is?
Where's Pen?
I don't know. Ace!
You don't know.
Ace! Have you seen Pen?
Ace is sound asleep to the cries of your voices. Oh,
What?
Oh,
Huh?
she is. There she is. Did you maybe hear Pen roaming around this morning? I don't see him.
I think I just heard some trees rustling. That's about it.
Over there?
Do I know where I heard the trees rustle?
make a perception check. Plus 13.
22.
Oh, you have a minus D4.
And that one. This.
Sorry.
It's okay.
1.
It didn't matter. You see a very haphazard path of stomped on brush and bushes and broken branches. But it's like zigzaggy and it looks like he double backed at some point and twirled around some things. Was he dancing? Was he high? Was he running away from something? You
Looks
eventually
like there was a struggle.
you eventually find him 5 minutes out just sitting and talking with a tree.
Talking with it.
Yep. Tree's
Just
not
Really?
responding
slowly
yet.
walk up behind him and tap him on the shoulder.
I'm not going
Yo,
over
Pen,
there. You
you
guys can do that.
good, Pen?
Would I still be in like a trance
You'd
for
be
a
coming
couple
out
more
of it
hours?
now. You'd be coming out of it about now, yeah.
Oh, hi. When did you get here?
You know, a minute ago.
Oh, so you guys just woke up? I figured that not only could the forest use a possibly another guardian, but we can use a friend as well. So I've been out here talking to this tree, infusing him with some of the life force that my fungus has been absorbing. And I'm going to bring him to life.
Oh. Okay.
He should be waking up any time now. Just not sure. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh,
Creaking of just branches moving.
well, it's all right. Take it easy.
Oh, you're a shiny fellow.
Well, yes, I am. You're a hardy fellow yourself.
Ah,
Blink,
I have
blink.
been here a while. You all hear this, by the way. Pen is talking to a tree, and the tree is talking back to Pen.
Yeah, my jaw's kind of like hitting the ground.
I'm feeling influenced by this. Like, oddly influenced.
I didn't go over there, so I wouldn't hear this, right?
I mean, they're not trying to hide the conversation. It was only about... It was the path you followed, because Ace followed the path of chaos, was a 5-minute path. He's like, 10 or 15 feet away from camp.
Okay. So I'm aware that Penn is talking to a tree and the tree
And
is talking back.
Yeah, you can make out bits and pieces of the conversation.
Nope. Is Zalhis there?
Oh, Pen, continue your conversation.
Yeah, yes, I kind of figured you've been here for a while. That's why I've chosen you. You have a lot of connections with all the other fellow trees. If some of these aren't your youngins of yourself, but there's something in the woods here that's causing harm to your fellow trees, and I think you can help them and us get rid of the possible evil that's here to save the forest.
The tree creaks down like it's looking down at you now, Pen. Are you the evil?
No, I am not evil. I am far from evil, my old friend.
What about your slimy friend over there?
I am not slimy.
She has a dark presence about her, but she carries it in a good way. If that's what you're sensing.
Okay.
She hasn't done any harm to me, so she has saved me a few times actually.
Where do you need me to go?
Well, I figured you can just kinda. I'm not sure the direction back to the one camp that I found that had a bunch of trees that were burned that I helped regrow. So for now, if you just like to, get used to, you should be able to move around now. You want to try to stretch your roots and get used to moving around, and right over there, we have a little camp. We're gonna go eat. Once you feel comfortable, come meet us at the camp.
Okay. And you hear the sound of wood creaking as this tree is now moving and stretching its roots, as you said. Anybody who is within 15 feet of the tree needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Am I within 15 feet?
No, you are probably out of range, but Ace, Dianus, and
Okay.
Pen are all within.
I'm not using that action. Okay, even after what though? That dex saving throw you said, right?
Yes, and you're at minus d4, so everyone also needs to roll a d4.
14.
Alright, Dianus looks like you're at a 12. That d4 is that there it is, and Ace is at a 9. Pen and Dianus, you both are able to just narrowly dodge out of the way of the unexperienced childlike movements of these roots. Ace, you are knocked in the chest by a giant root and take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
What are you all doing now?
I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
We'll head back to the camp to. Actually, I'm gonna walk around for a little bit longer and see if I can salvage any mushrooms or berries or anything to eat.
Okay.
Non
Make
vegetarian.
make a nature or survival check with disadvantage and a minus d4 because you are tired.
It's cocked, so I'm gonna reroll that one. Oh.
Is it another natural one? Is that the laugh of another natural one?
Yeah, that's another net one. I don't like you, Guy. I'm putting you in the corner. You're going in dice jail. That's twice you gave me that once.
You're having difficulty finding anything to scavenge. You come across various plants that look edible, but then they have some odd spots on them and you'd rather not risk it. You go back to camp empty-handed.
I couldn't find anything to eat, guys. I don't know if anybody has any leftovers. I really don't feel like eating rations, but if I have to, I will.
Do I still have any of those chickens that I killed previously? Or like those birds that I cut down?
Was that last session that you cut them down? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you would. They're about a half day old now. In a non-preserved thing, but yes.
That's all right. We'll take the risk.
Take them out.
Okay.
Let's see if we can cook these up.
If we salt them and burn them, it may help.
Well,
I'm gonna
all right,
take a
smarty
piece and wave it
pants.
in front of Draco, see if he is enticed by it.
He sniffs it cautiously. What dragon is Draco? Is he a fire dragon right now?
Yes.
He sniffs it
Turning back.
cautiously and spits a small bit of fire at it to char it, and then takes it.
Draco's got the
Well,
right
I
idea.
guess if it's cooked, it should be all right. Draco ate it.
Draco's also a drake, not a humanoid.
That's okay. He's got some intelligence.
So
So you
ultimate cook
guys
'em.
take some time this morning to break them down and cook them. Who is doing the breaking down and the cooking?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. You get to make, I don't know, this one, a cooking check. Make a cooking check.
Yeah, guys, I'm a little tired. You guys,
Where
I'm gonna pass on the preparation.
I'm gonna say for cooking, you can either make a,
myths? Medicine?
I'd say a nature or survival check. We'll go with.
Or survive.
Yeah,
We'll go
makes the
20.
most sense. Minus a d6.
26.
Okay. You break down these birds in no time. Malachi, did you make note of how many you got?
I believe I had three. We used one at the time, so I should have two left.
Okay.
Oh,
You
that
break
one.
them down like an expert.
I used to work.
Like Gordon Ramsay breaking down a chicken.
Ooh, nice.
You get a
Roll the
fire
cursing
going.
too, or
You get them cooking. However, whatever way. How are you cooking these?
Over the fire with a spit.
Okay, so just basic spit over fire.
Yes, but also, glazed in their own fat.
Gotta make char on both sides.
Yes.
With that high of a check, you know when these chickens are done and pull them off at the appropriate time. You all have freshly cooked meat for breakfast.
I used to work in the old man's kitchen.
Some good chicken.
it does smell good actually. Gratitude. I dive in.
Oh, I'll take some too. Thank you.
Of course.
Sarksador
Is
What
that
comes
is
over.
Zalhis?
Or, yeah, Zalhaze comes over. Sorry. Zalhaze comes over and grabs some chicken and feeds some to Pax.
what do
Hmm.
trees eat?
He's all his.
Yes.
Well, while you were flying up, patrolling around while we were in the temple for you say hours, which I only thought it was 10 minutes, but did you happen to scout ahead? Like, where and how long it should take us to get to our next destination?
Oh, where is your next destination? We could go to
We're
two
going to the
places.
Close
Well,
caves.
to ruin?
actually, we could go to three places since we can fly.
We're going to the caves.
We went to the caves. There is a ruin marker on the map to the north of us, directly north. I did spot that little opening with the pond, the thing that you called an oasis, Pen. I found that.
Oh, you found that
Yeah,
oasis.
I found
That's
that.
pretty cool. Doesn't that look like a fruit pie?
That's west of the northern ruins, and then we could always fly to the island because there's no boat operational right now. So, you know.
Well, then let's head in the direction of the island and make any stops on the way.
I vote for anywhere moist.
Of course you do.
Island it is.
So, clarification. Are you stopping at the ruins, then the oasis, then the island, or are you making a straight shot to the island and working your way backwards?
No, we'll stop
Well,
on.
yeah, Penn said we're gonna stop at all the places, right? Along the way?
Yeah, does that sound good, everybody? Yeah.
I think so. I'm just looking at the greater Ekthire map, so I apologize. The ruins are where we found the bounty, the
Nope.
was it
Wrong
the
ruins.
form? So the
You're
ruins
looking at the
right
wrong.
ben
I believe you're looking at the wrong map.
what should I be looking at?
Let me go to and let me find. You should be looking at the Ectherian map. That's the only map that's there. It's the ruins that are directly north of the cave. Not the ruins of Ekthire. The ruins directly north of the cave.
No. So Blackfang Forest.
Yes,
Below that, there's a cave.
that's where you
Correct?
are.
Yes. The ruins to the left of that.
Yes.
Is that where we found those
Oh,
former bandits?
yes, it is.
Okay, that's where I was trying to get my bearings at.
Okay,
Okay.
yep. Yeah, so those ruins are so north is up. Unless
Yes.
specified otherwise, north is the top of the page.
Okay.
There were one or two maps where it wasn't the top of the page, but and everything else it's the top of the page.
Moving north there, I only see ruins and then the unexplored
Yeah,
island. But
because
I
Penn
think
found the
Penn found
oasis.
some.
Right.
So Penn's leading the way really here.
So if you guys are making the decision to stop at the ruins, then the oasis, then the island, that gives me a order of operations for what you are doing.
Cool.
Alright, well, that was a good meal. Good meal. Thank you, Blue Lady.
Anytime, pterodactyl man.
Now, is this tree coming with us? And you look behind Zarxador, or you look behind... Who is this? Zalhace. They're very similar. You look behind Zalhace, and you see your tree friend just moseying up to your camp. Leaving a very noticeable trail behind him.
I mean, I would like him to come with us because if I'd like him to turn into a future guardian of this forest, I gotta make him a little battle ready, but he'll just slow us down. And is there a way that I can anybody shrink them?
He is
Face?
technically a creature now, so any spells that target a creature will work on him.
I don't have my reduce spell on, so I can't make him smaller.
It's not the only spell that can make something smaller.
Oh.
Let's use our thinking brain, spellcasters.
I'm gonna see. Alright. Does anybody else have something? Or is it just me? Because I think I know what it is.
I'll
Somebody
check.
else has something. Go for it.
Well,
Well, hmm,
If I destroy his water, he'll shrink into some tree bark.
you're not sure if he would stay alive or not to do that.
Probably not.
Creatures have HP, and he does have HP now.
Perhaps we could rehydrate him when we get there.
He's not dehydrated fruit or jerky.
all right. So I am going to walk up to my newly awakened tree friend, which I have to figure out a name for you. I haven't figured out a name yet.
Just call me Barky.
Barky. Okay. Well, Barky, you seem like you're able to walk around real well, but you're kind of destroying the land a little bit. Do you mind if I help you with that?
Sure.
I'm gonna touch him, and I'm gonna cast polymorph on him. I'm gonna turn him into a giant eagle.
Giant beetle?
Giant eagle.
Giant. Okay. Let me see.
I'm just looking in awe.
Do you have
What the hell is going
polymorph
on?
prepared?
It should be.
There it is.
Looking at it.
As a willing creature, it lasts for 1 hour, and you are concentrating. Okay.
It only lasts for an hour.
Yes. Polymorph only lasts for an hour.
Fine. That's fine. That should get us to the ruins.
Alright. You transform him into a giant eagle.
Barky has gotten so many limbs in such a short period of time.
It's a bird.
How does that feel, Barky?
He's a giant
Made the
eagle
tree
now.
a
He can't
bird.
talk. You just hear a lot of squawking.
I can still understand it, and well, would I be able to understand evil from me being an eagle? Does it work like that at all? Do I
Yes,
start
you
to
could understand. You would
the animal more?
understand other animals. Well,
Like the more I wild shape into that animal, the more I understand that animal.
You've been seen before. I'm gonna say, I'll say yes. You would be able to understand what he is saying as an eagle, but you wouldn't be able to communicate that back to everyone else because you are also an eagle.
Okay, so when I'm an eagle, when I am an eagle, as an eagle, somewhat, because I understand him somewhat. Okay. Well, even if it's another bird, I'm guessing, because that would be because when we fly, I would become a vulture, just because I need to neutralize this disadvantage that I have. The vulture will equal it out for at least perception checks while we fly.
Okay, so you are also an eagle.
Vulture.
Vulture. Ah, you guys are crazy. I'm just getting on my pterodactyl. And he jumps on his, uh, Zalhaze jumps on his pterodactyl. There are 2 eagles and a Draco. You all get to decide who's going on who. Or whom's going on whom.
Who's hopping on?
Can I hop on Draco?
I mean, you could. There's an open eagle and an open vulture.
Oh, an open eagle?
Is
I'll
Yeah,
take the open
the tree is an eagle.
eagle.
is
If
he
it's
still
really
like bark skinned?
No, he's an eagle. It's polymorph.
Oh, so it turned him. So he has feathers and everything.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead,
So,
Malachi.
Malachi, you're on the eagle. Ace, are you jumping on Pen the vulture?
I'm gonna take Draco.
Oh, okay. So, Pen, you're by yourself.
Oh, isn't Diana's gonna go with him then?
Dianus is on Draco.
Oh, I thought they would spend some alone time together. Then with Pen, so he's not by himself.
I don't know. That's up to you, Dianus. Are you gonna go jump on the vulture and leave Draco? Or are you
I was
riding with
already
him?
sitting on Draco.
Okay. All right. So we got Dianus on Draco. We got Ace on Vulture Pen. We have Malachi on Barky, the transformed tree eagle. And we have Zalhace on Pax, the pterodactyl. Who is taking the lead? I'm assuming it's either going to be Pen or Zalhace, but I leave that decision wholly up to you all.
All haste knows the way, so I'm gonna do the same as last. He can lead the way, and I'll stay behind everybody, just keeping an eye out, getting like I'll be watching our surroundings and making sure that there's nothing gonna
Okay,
attack us on our flight. There's nothing following us.
okay. Pen, make just a general perception check as a vulture at disadvantage because of your exhaustion with a minus d6 because of your natural ones.
Well, the keen sense gives me advantage, so it'd be the regular one, right?
So roll a straight perception check, still with the minus d6.
Right, right. Okay, vulture and perception. 17 plus 12, and then minus d6.
Mm-hmm.
2, so 15 plus 12 is 27.
Okay. It's Pax and Zalhace, and then Ace and Vulture Pen. Malachi, I guess, Dianus, you'll be taking up the rear because Barky the Eagle will be following Pen, the Vulture.
Okie dokie.
You can try to shove your way and shift in. I'm not sure how Barky the Eagle will feel about that.
I had a big breakfast, so I'll lay back here.
Subsequently, Malachi, you are also on the only untested flyer.
Okay.
You all take off and fly just above the tree line towards the area following Zalhace. You see the brush on the ground is very thick, and the trees and the pathways are overgrown. It would have taken some time to walk this distance, but flying seemed so... Why didn't you guys think about flying before when you left camp? Anyway, is there any conversations that the the four humanoids would like to have while their animal or transformed animal companions are flying?
I'm just gonna holler to everybody and be like, "This is so beautiful."
Oh, I almost forgot. Pen, since you're keeping an eye out for things, roll a D100 for me.
Can I help with my perceptions?
He already rolled his perception check. I don't. You can also roll a D100 if you would like.
89.
Sure, we'll make it interesting. Ace, go ahead and roll a D100.
Oh dear. My dice are in slow motion. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Pen, unfortunately, that doesn't change your roll that much. And we go to this.
Another D100 help?
No.
No? Okay, fair
You
enough.
see storm clouds rolling in from the distance, from the north, actually, the way you're flying across the ocean. And in the depths of the ocean, you see the lightning strikes of black lightning.
Oh? Do we all see this or just Penn?
No, you all see the black lightning strikes.
This shit don't look good.
I screech as I see it in the distance.
What the hell is going on?
Do you push on?
Does there appear to be anything in the water below?
Now I'll have you make a perception check. Since you're looking for something specific. You're not above the water. You're still about... Well, you're quite a few miles out from where the lightning strikes are. Minus a d6. The 24 minus 3, that gives you a 21. So, you do not see anything that you can make out at this distance in the water. Through the rain and the lightning flashes.
Keep my eye out on a spot though.
In this weather, your speeds are effectively halved to navigate it safely. However, you are virtually untraceable by most creatures because of the way the rain and wind came. Do you
How much
continue
time has
on?
passed?
How much time has
Definitely.
passed? So it's been about, I'd say, roughly 15 or 20 minutes before the storm hit.
Okay. We should press on a little further.
You made it about halfway.
Okay, definitely press on.
Okay.
Alright. You press forward. Between Malachi and Dianus, one of you roll a D100 for me.
We'll do it.
Okay.
$43.
Alright. Good, I'll keep that in mind. Fortunately, the thunderstorm seems to hold itself back in the ocean and doesn't wash over the forest quite as much. Over the forest, while you can hear the thunder and see the lightning in the distance, it's not directly above you. There's just rain directly above you. You continue on. Is there anything you guys are trying to talk about through the storm as you're all now soaked?
No, just get the fuck out of this.
How invigorating!
Of course.
There you go, Ace. Ace is happy.
She's having the time of her life, I'm sure.
Since I don't have anybody on my back, while I'm flying around, I'm doing like tricks, like flying sideways.
You do have someone on your back.
Barrel rolls. Oh, I do have Ace. Well,
I mean, you could still do that. Sure.
Yeah,
Continue that thought. We'll see how Ace reacts.
sorry, Ace, I forgot you're on my back.
Ace, make an athletics check.
Sorry, what?
Make an athletics check. Pen's doing barrel rolls and loop-de-loops.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Subtract a d6.
6.
18.
It's a little sketchy on some of the loop-de-loops and barrel rolls, but you managed to hang on. However, Ace, you need to make a Constitution save, and Pen, I need you to make an Arcana check.
Oh.
That's at disadvantage. For Pen.
Okay, so Arcana check. Arcana is plus
Sorry, incorrect.
1. Arcana plus 1, so that was a 10.
No, you were right, Ace. I said Constitution save.
Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore my additional thing.
Pen, what did you get?
I got a 10.
You feel like your spell might be ending soon, or it might have a little more time. Ace, you throw up midair.
Happening, would I be able to be like preparing, like almost like a lasso, the rope that I have in my backpack?
Sure, while you're getting hit in the face with puke. Because you're directly
Wait,
behind
what?
Pen and Ace.
Can I try and dodge out of the way?
You can make a dexterity saving throw. Just make a dexterity saving throw. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But you lose the ability to prepare a lasso.
11.
And you get hit with puke. But not in the face.
Ugh. Well, where? Like in the shoulder or something?
Chest.
Ugh, gross. At least it's raining, it'll wash it off.
Pen. Since you are a spellcaster, you can feel when your concentration spells are about to end. You think you might have enough time, but it could be cutting it close.
Look over at Barky, and I'm gonna start like trying to say to him what I think would be to like go down.
Mm-hmm. He's still following you.
So then I'll start diving down towards the ground.
You can see the ruined area in the distance. You can see where it would be.
I'm gonna look at
Zalhace?
Pax. Yeah, and Pax. And I'm gonna use my psychic mind and let him know that I don't think my spell's gonna hold. I gotta go down to the ground. I gotta walk from here. I don't know if you want to. If you and Draco want to go ahead and scout, we'll be right there.
You see Pax begin heading towards the ground as well.
So try to find like an opening that we can all fit through and land without breaking trees.
Dianus, you see everyone begin heading towards the ground. Do you continue flying? Because you can also see the ruined area in the distance.
Is there anybody else going with me?
No.
How far?
So,
How far? Wait. I have a question.
yeah.
How far behind Dion? Because Dionys is behind me, right?
Yes.
How far behind is she?
She hung back a little bit.
Like how far?
It's difficult to tell. 20, 30, 40 feet.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Draco is also the fastest right now.
Yeah, I'll just head down with them because I don't want to be by myself.
Okay. Pen, you find a clearing that's in the trees and you land. And everyone else lands relatively safely. Malachi, right as Barky lands, poof! You're sitting on a tree branch.
Ah. Hop off.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yeah, how
Ooh, natural 20.
He just saved you guys. You also just saved yourself because you were about 50 feet up.
I'm like a
You do a
cat now.
superhero landing.
Yep. And I just.
Yeah. The overused superhero landing.
Get up, kind of like dust my hands off.
You can't dust your hands off. You're covered in mud.
Well, I just kind of try and wring the mud off of my hands as much as possible. Tree.
That was annoying. We were almost there. But I guess approaching by foot's better since that whole area is covered in a dense fog that you can't see through.
Well,
It's moving.
I wasn't expecting the storm to slow us down.
Yeah,
Happens.
there's that, and you'll see when we get closer. Follow me. It'll only be about another hour or so trek with this storm.
Lead the way, Scout.
Pen, are you staying a vulture?
Yeah, and I don't know if Ace wants to stay my back or not, but I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna have Barky like follow you guys. And I'm gonna go back up on top of the canopy and fly over and watch from there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be, a lookout for everybody. Make sure nothing sneaks up on us. That's all.
Pax is flying with you, but without Zalhace. Pax seems pretty well trained to stay in the vicinity of his keeper. Ace, are you staying on the back of Vulture Pen?
No, if we're on the ground, I will walk.
Okay. Dianus, are you walking or are you going back up into the air?
I'll go back up and kind of scout around, make sure that there's nothing around
Okay.
dangerous.
So we have Zalhace, Malachi, Ace, and Barky all on the ground. And then we have Pax, Vulture Pen, Dianus, and Draco in the air.
That sounds correct.
You guys, do you have anything you would like to discuss? I guess Diane can't really discuss anything because she's with 3 animals. But those on the ground, do you have anything you'd like to discuss? I mean, Diane, you could talk to yourself or you could talk to your animals.
I have that spell.
So you could actually speak with your animals, yes. You could. You could. Are there any conversations that we would like to have over the course of this next hour of travel?
I guess I should just be asking Ace questions about like anything she recalls regarding that witch from the burning village.
I told you I've never met her or heard of her before. She just followed me through that place that I was in, and that's the first and last time I've been aware of her.
She seems strangely clingy to you for some reason.
Yeah,
What is it about you? Just
my animal magnetism. I wiggle my
Yeah.
eyebrows.
and that's the sliminess, but that's I can't imagine why that would attract them.
I'm not slimy.
And it's raining, and she's just kind of. Is she? What does her skin look like when it's raining?
Wet.
Like skin? Like your skin?
I'm sorry.
Like,
But she's like constantly. But she's also like constantly like slightly moist or whatnot. Like she has a glisten or whatnot, doesn't she?
yeah, but
Yeah.
glisten requires light.
Ah, so just in dark then.
I mean,
No, then
it's
she just-
forced darkness with rain, right? So there's not like sunlight for glisten to be reflecting off of. She's wet. Everything is wet. You're wet. Draco's wet. The tree is wet.
Oh, fair enough. Either way, you know nothing of her.
Nope.
Malachi just starts grumbling. Something just doesn't feel right. I swear.
You're right, it doesn't feel right. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. Dianus, you haven't rolled a
Ooh.
D100 yet. You roll a D100 for me. We're putting our trust in the digital dice today. Oh, that's a
Figured
new
I'd
one.
change it up a bit.
That's a new one. As you approach and you get closer to this area, you are all of a sudden hit with just this dry, almost unbearable desert-like heat. The rain seems to not be falling around this area. Pen,
Is it
you
a
also
stop
noticed
abruptly?
something down below moving, but you're not sure what or how close it is to the rest of the party.
Is it
the rain
still
still
raining
behind?
above the canopy?
No. And you're about 50 feet or so from the fog.
Okay. I did see. You said I seen something move.
Yeah.
Something down in
Around
there.
the perimeter of your party on the ground.
I'm gonna like stalk it. Like I'm gonna go fly over towards it and start like, circling it, like trying to see it more, find out what it is.
As you move towards it, it vanishes.
They're just gonna continue to make a big loop and stay behind the party and just keep an eye out. And I'm just gonna keep doing as the party moves. I'm just gonna move with the party, just doing big circles around, like acting like the party is my prey, and that's what I'm stopping.
Malachi and Ace, one of you can make a perception check if you would like as well.
You should do it. She has the better one.
Okay. You sense something is around, but you can't quite put your finger on what. Like that feeling of being watched, but you're not sure if you're just being paranoid or not because of the sudden stop of rain and the sudden hit of dry heat.
Get a D4.
D4 doesn't matter.
No? Oh, yeah.
On one of my passes, I'm gonna fly closest. If I'm out of range to use my psychic mind to Ace or Malachi or whoever I can get closest to let them know that I see something and to keep their head on a swivel.
Okay. Malachi, you hear Penn's voice in your head.
Something's around?
I seen something and it disappeared, but I still feel its presence.
How far away?
Within, I'd say within 25 feet is where you last had it.
If that's the case, I will do the thing. Divine sense.
You have blind sense?
Oh no, divine sense.
Celestial fiends are undead?
Yes.
Nothing pings.
Not getting anything holy or evil off of it. If it's still there.
I'm going to detect magic.
Well, first, Malachi, you take, let me see. Nine points of piercing damage and 3 points of necrotic damage as you feel something almost like a bug bite hit the center of your abdomen, but you look and there's nothing there.
Ow! Wait, how much did you say?
9 points of piercing damage and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, I have resistance to necrotic.
So that's 1 point,
right?
Yep.
So,
So
10 total.
Yep.
And turn. You said nothing's there?
You don't see anything, you don't feel anything.
Swipe at the area.
There's nothing.
Keep your eyes out. Something's out. Who's up? I take a battle stance.
Hey, just so you know, everybody can talk to Barky, just so everybody knows.
Oh, Bark. Okay. Noted. Tree!
Ah, yes. Yes.
Is that Barky responding?
Yes.
Okay. Can you have nature senses or something? A bug bit me. Feel anything or see anything?
Bugs do that. They bite. Hey, can you guys slow down? I can't move as fast as you.
Who are you? Nothing but walking firewood.
You feel an acorn fall on your head.
Is that on purpose?
Malachi, you do have to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
Mhm. You're probably fine.
16.
Minus. Oh no, you're at plus d4s.
17.
I'm gonna have you re-roll that d20.
Really? Oh. Hacked. Okay. That's a 16.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Is that a pass?
matter.
Pass
Yeah,
or a
that's
fail?
a pass. That's a pass.
Okay.
It's a pass.
I know what's going on now.
Do you? Are you sure?
I have an idea.
Do you?
I'm going to shout out to the group. I think Elish is around. Can you do that sparkly thing?
Do that sparkly thing.
He wants me to cast Fairy Fire.
Do that sparkly thing.
I don't know what it is.
Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube?
Yeah, but hold on. I need to look at my spells. I think I have a better idea.
Ah.
I'm going to, while she figures out another idea, I'm going to tell or use my psychic mind to tell Barky to stay still. And if anything comes within 10 feet of him that's not us, to hit it.
Okay. He stops moving. And looks like a normal ass tree.
Part 1 training of forest guardianship.
Act like a tree.
Instead of Fairy Fire, I will cast See Invisibility.
On yourself?
I mean, it is a self spell, so unless I can try to cast it on Malachi, yes.
Well, let me see.
Wait. Oh, what? But that's only. Oh, okay. Doesn't Fairy Fire also convey advantage on attacks?
The problem with Fairy Fire is that it's only within the 20.
It's a stationary 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you
I
move
hit
out of it.
If they go within the 20-foot cube, then they retain a glow when they move out of it. However,
if they're not in it.
Yeah, if they don't go in it, or if I don't hit them, it's kind of useless. Whereas See Invisibility, you see it.
Okay. It's only one person for the See Invisibility,
It's
right?
only her. She can't cast it on someone else. I will grant you the ability to attempt to cast it on someone else if you would like to make an Arcana check for me.
Yeah, let's try. I'll try to cast it on Malachi.
Make your Arcana check. And let me do some quick math here.
I hear the goblin in the background. It's adorable.
You have a plus D4. Barely succeed. You have created you have started the creation of a new spell. You're not sure if it'll work again. But Malachi, you can now see invisibility.
Ethereal objects and creatures will also appear ghostly and translucent to you.
Yeah. So Malachi.
Wait, am I seeing ghosts now?
You see ghosts and spirits and weird ethereal and astral plane creatures because you can see invisibility.
I'm looking around like panicking. What the hell did you do to me, Water Witch?
They do look different than your companions, so you can tell the difference because they look ghostly.
Again, what the hell did you do to me, Water Witch? I'm just looking around
Wanted to see
frantically.
invisible things.
You still don't see a threat.
Nothing
Do I
around
see
me?
anything?
From the air,
Yeah.
you can make a perception check.
Just again, if I'm looking around me, I see nothing.
You don't see a threat. You see a lot of things. You see spiritual
Nothing
trees, you
attacking
see
me.
non-spiritual trees, you see various, like, these giant koi fish-like ethereal creatures. You see, like, a bunch of little tiny humanoids. You see
Acid trip,
ghosts.
I get it.
Yeah.
Get
You see
it. I don't
colors.
see. I don't see the thing that poked me.
No.
Okay.
Dianus, you also don't see the thing.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys this. He got past Zalhaze's perception check. Zalhaze has a plus 17. FYI.
So nobody's seeing this.
Zalhaze rolled a 28, and the thing or object you are trying to see rolled a 29.
Oh. Let's keep going on.
Well, right now Malachi's on an acid trip for an hour. But you guys in the air don't know that. Malachi, what are you doing on this fantastic adventure?
I mean, can I see the direction of the ruins? Or
Yeah, there's a
the
giant
ruins?
whale-like spiritual thing sleeping in your path.
Up to it and swing my axe at it.
It goes through it like nothing. You're not on the ethereal plane.
Damn it! Ugh! But they look different than everything, right? So
Yes.
I can make out what's spiritual versus what's not.
Right, but your vision's filled with them.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna keep moving on then.
As you move, as your whole group moves closer to the fog, the dense fog wall, you notice an interesting lack of any creatures or signs of wildlife. And Malachi, you notice an interesting lack of any spiritual creatures.
Just dead.
They're not dead, there's just nothing. There's grass. And it's an open clearing, the forest is opened up.
Devoid of life, spiritual or otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this. I'm gonna press on.
Malachi, you hear two things whiz by your head.
What the hell? I turn around and I grip my axe.
You don't see anything.
Make a perception check or?
No, I'm using your guys' perception checks that you've already rolled.
God damn it! Something's attacking us.
I'm just flying around, watching Malachi swat at like invisible flies.
Alright guys, stop messing around. We gotta get to the the entrance of these ruins. We have to get through this fog. Let's focus.
I'm
Put my
focused.
axe away.
Oh, I know you're focused. I'm talking about your friend here, Mr. McSwing.
What the hell up? Not seeing what I'm seeing.
He's just
Not in
adjusting
this
to
moment.
his new eye prescription.
Debbie.
Ah. Eye prescriptions. Great.
In other words, I've been cursed by the water witch.
Hold my hand, Swingy McSwing, and he holds his hand out.
I grab his shoulder. I'll
You
not hold hands with you.
invisible things.
I'm
I
sorry I
just
didn't hear you.
helped.
You
I
helped me
don't
to
hear this
see.
conversation, do I?
Unless you guys are landing once you're to go into the fog.
Oh, no.
You lose all sight of your party.
Oof.
Yeah, I want to
What's
land.
Jack doing?
Say again, Dianus.
I want to land.
Okay. Draco seems hesitant to enter the fog.
Alright, think we should go back down underneath the canopy.
Dianus, make an animal handling check.
And can I pick up a branch and cast light? Would they be able to see that through the fog and like follow us?
You can attempt to do whatever you would like.
Okay.
I got a 33.
You successfully calm Draco down, and he follows you into the fog.
I was going to just grab a branch or something. I guess I could probably use my staff, can't I? I have a staff now.
You do.
I'm going to cast light on my staff and create a purple light so it differentiates from any other light, and hopefully any of our party will be able to see it.
The fog seems attracted to the light enough that it snuffs it out.
Well, that's horrifying.
See this happen?
Yes.
And the fog literally congeals around her light and just snuffs it out?
It got denser around the light.
With my see invisibility, does the fog look live in any way?
The fog is not on the ethereal plane.
Would the light that she was producing with the spell, would that have been like a radiant energy?
There would have just been light.
So I'm gonna produce a flame, like I'm gonna open my mouth and produce a flame in my mouth and see if it does the same effect.
You need to make a constitution save. As the fog becomes dense around the fire in your mouth and it becomes hard for you to breathe.
It's a 17.
You are able to put out the flame before you are choked to death.
I looked down at Ace and I used my psychic mind and tell her I think the fog is alive.
Ace, you hear Pen's voice in your mind?
Word.
Say again.
I just said word.
Are you guys continuing through this fog?
Zalhace is right in front leading, right?
Yes.
Okay, then as long as he's continuing to lead.
Alright. We will pop over to that map then. I just have to find it. Not that one. This one. Yes. And that's okay. Alright. You may not be seeing anything on the screen yet. You guys are going. Malachi, the ethereal plane looks calm, so there's no creatures here. It looks no
I'm
different.
calming down.
It looks no different than the physical plane that you're on. You
I'm
do see
calmed down.
something in the distance of the fog.
Sparky would have followed us, by the way, yes?
You told him to wait.
When I came
Told him to wait
when I
and
came
hit
down
anything
and
that hits him that gets within 10 feet of him that's not you.
well, at the moment we were trying to figure out what was attacking us. When I came down under the canopy, I would have had him follow me.
Okay. So he's following you as well. He does not seem like he can enter the fog.
What's wrong, Sparky?
He's
Do you not feel comfortable in this fog?
This is a wall. Cannot enter.
Oh, a wall.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, Sparky. Well, if you would, if you want to kindly stand guard here while we try to bring down this wall, because this shouldn't be here. So we're gonna go figure out why it's here, and we'll come back. If you want to stay here and guard this path and make sure nothing else comes through this section of the wall, because I don't know if this is just the entrance or if it's just you that can't enter.
Doesn't take long, and your guys is walking, but you come across a very odd entrance looking thing. You see, is it a building or just a structure? There are large crumbled stone statues just around a perimeter of some sort. And it looks like while there is a raised, rather derelict stone wall around, this entryway goes down underground.
Let's head on.
Mark is considered a sentient being, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we only think we're getting through here? And we're not actually getting anywhere? I address the group.
I mean, we have found an entrance. So, like, that's going in the right direction.
Well, you've seen this place before. Was the fog here? I look at X's.
Oh,
Zombies.
yeah. The fog was here. I just saw it from the sky, though. I couldn't see into the fog.
When I was flying over here months ago, do I recall the fog being here?
Yes.
Okay. This fog's been here a while, guys.
It wasn't as dense as it is now, though, from what you recall.
It's a lot worse now than it was a couple months ago when I flew over.
What are you deciding to do?
We're going in.
Oh.
No point in
Figure
staying
out
in this
why it's
fog.
It's, by the way, if you can't tell from the map, it is a monolithic entrance. It is like staring at the Great Pyramids, except down.
Going down.
Alright. We're gonna take our break here before we dive into a dungeon crawl of sorts. When we get back, we'll open with the Misfits beginning another curious expedition underground. Everybody, please stay tuned, and we will see you here shortly.
Snack time. Get the snack.
And we are back. We left off with the Misfits battling some fog and Malachi feeling like he was tripping acid because Ace let him see invisibility. And he saw all kinds of things except for the thing that was attacking him. They have trekked through the forest and the storms and made this last little bit on foot through thick, dense forest and fog. Fog that didn't seem to like light. And now they rest outside this weird, ruined, monolithic-like underground entrance. What do you all do?
Man,
Where's the end?
Well, the two auras I had was the detect magic, just in case that was still up, and the circle of spores. But I don't know. Is I still detecting magic?
Was that 10 minutes?
Yeah, and I casted it as I came under the canopy.
No, it would not be up. But when it was up, everything was magic.
Oh, so did I just see like magical particles floating everywhere, like as if because of the fog is magical, or just
Yes.
magic? Okay.
The fog was magical.
Okay. So then, I'll cast it again.
Okay.
To see if there's anything magical at the entrance, or make sure there's no traps of the magical origin at least.
You don't sense anything.
you should just do the dungeon crawl mode.
So
I think Diana's already put her hood up, right? So we should just go in.
Are we going down the stairs?
Yes.
Let's go down this rabbit hole.
It's a really large rabbit hole.
Let's go.
Alright.
There's a very large rabbit at the bottom.
It takes you guys a while to get down to the bottom. But it narrows as you go. The deeper you go, it gets narrower and narrower. It feels like the walls are closing in on you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to here. Just a room with the little bit of the natural light keeping this room dimly lit. It's not completely sealed off from the outside.
Thing in here?
There is a door to your east.
Right there, right?
Yes.
Is there anything on the walls?
There is. All along the walls there are illustrations of gigantic snakes, and along the floor as well.
Gigantic snakes.
Yes, large snakes.
Are they doing anything?
These are just decorative illustrations.
Like the snakes we've seen in the lab?
Very similar.
Interesting. We go to the door?
Sure. You walk up to the door.
I check the traps.
Make an investigation check.
Alright. Yeah, 11.
You have a plus D4.
14.
What's the worst that could happen? It's safe.
There's nothing magical in here.
Nothing magical, Pen?
Nope.
That's why
I'm
I
gonna open
moved
it.
to the side of the room to double check. So I don't. The door seems normal to me.
I'll open it.
Do you sense what, Pen?
I was just saying, I don't sense nothing. The door seems normal to me.
Okay.
If
Are
I
you
open,
opening? Are you opening the door?
I am
How are you opening the door?
slowly.
Okay.
Just kind of like slowly so I can kind of peek in. We can all peek in a little bit.
Okay. You peek in. You see a shortish hallway, short wide hallway that opens up to another large room and then continues on across.
I'll cautiously continue to open the door.
Okay.
So it's all the way open.
Okay.
And then I'll proceed through.
Nothing terrible happens.
I guess if I sense anything magical, you just let me know.
Yep. As
And
you
might inconvenient happen?
nothing convenient happens either.
Minorly inconvenient.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
You know what? That's a cue for something terrible to happen. Why would you say that? And I'm like gesturing towards her.
Boo.
Do yourself. I
Yeah,
continue
not all of us are as
slowly.
good swimmers as you.
As you get closer to this other room, you see there are holes in the ceiling with some dim light coming through, keeping this room lit.
Devil. A little closer.
Is there
Nice.
still illustrations and everything on the walls?
The hallway walls are blank, but as you are you going into the room?
As a group.
Can I examine? Is there anything that you can see in the holes before we go stepping under them?
Make an investigation check.
I help her.
Make an investigation check with advantage. Plus a d4.
Ooh,
Eight.
okay.
There are small puddles underneath the holes.
But like nothing in them that we can see?
Nope.
The light is unimpeded?
Yes.
Coming from something that's bioluminescent?
No. It's unimpeded light.
Okay.
Stepping in as a group.
Sure.
Okay.
Stepping in as a group.
You go in. The illustrations in here become a little more violent as you enter this room. The large snakes, the similar large snakes paintings, look to be fighting other beasts in the illustrations that are all along the walls and floor of this room. Oh, and
What kind of beasts?
just various beasts. So I'm going to just show you this.
Of the reptilian style or just all
Any.
kinds?
Yeah. All different kinds. Giant bears, giant eagles, giant hawks, giants.
But nothing
Go ahead.
large or nothing large or like normal size.
No.
Good. That means we're safe from the snakes. They don't fight things that are small as us.
You hope.
Do you continue on? It looks like Pen, you continued forward.
Follow along, Pen. What's going on in here?
This is a large room with 2 doors to the north and 1 door to the east. There are 4 sets of stone columns. Each of them has a snake-shaped sconce holding a lit torch. Some of the columns have claw marks, and there are some larger stones scattered around the bases of these columns. Let's see. All along the walls, there are illustrations of snakes and other giant serpent-like creatures. There is one difference with these illustrations. As you look closer, all but one of the depicted creatures has rubies in their eyes.
The illustrations?
Yes.
What's the creature that doesn't have it?
It is a serpent-like creature, not necessarily a snake, not necessarily a wyvern.
Does it have wings?
Not that you can tell.
Does it seem like a water-based snake?
Not that you
Does
can
it
tell.
look familiar?
Nope. Doesn't look familiar. Well, make a history check.
Me or Pen?
Both are 1 with advantage.
Pen, what do you have on history?
A 1.
I have a
We have
+7.
a bookworm, so
I'll
All
take the.
Go ahead with advantage, Ace. And you have a plus D4.
alright.
Oh.
Rolling poorly right now.
Add your D4. It might make the difference.
No. 15.
Something, it's at the tip of your tongue. You lost it. It looks familiar, but you don't know why.
I just wasn't sure if it looked like, oh, I can't think of his name. Your friend you made in the laboratory, Ace. One that we saved.
That could
he was,
be it.
he
You're
was
not
hunting
sure.
for the
You can't.
time.
You don't recall properly.
Does the positioning of the particular drawing seem significant? Like, is it centered somewhere or near something that seems important, or like directly across from something, like a door?
The one that's missing rubies?
Yes.
It is between the. Let me see. It is between the 2 northern doors.
That's in the middle. That makes sense.
Can I take a look at the door for traps?
Which door?
The one that I'm in front of. So
You are
this
in
one.
front of the northwestern door. Make an investigation check.
Fine. What's a D4? 23. 24.
Seems safe. Not locked.
I'm gonna do the same slow creep open to inside.
Okay. We are going to do this. We do this. You see a hallway that opens up into a larger room.
I'm gonna look over to Ace. What's through your door?
I will peek in.
Make an investigation check.
As she does that, I'm gonna walk over to this door and I'd like to check it when she's done.
Okay.
Ooh.
Add D4.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I just apologize. My dice are slow motion tonight for some reason.
This door does not seem to be trapped, but it is locked.
Locked. It's locked.
Malachi, make another
Noted.
investigation check.
Hey, Malachi, Ace said the door's locked over there.
Noted. 15. D4. 3. 18.
Doesn't seem to be trapped and is unlocked.
Same slow creep. Peek inside.
I need you to make an acrobatics check.
An acrobatics check. Oh boy. It's a D4.
As you peek
23.
inside, you narrowly avoid slipping into a giant pit.
Oh.
As you peek inside the pit, you see a bunch of wiggling snakes, normal snakes, at the bottom of that pit, hissing.
Nope.
There also look to be
Oh,
various numbers of skeletons down there.
naturally. I close the door immediately, turn back to the group. We are not going that way.
Okay.
Why? What'd you see?
Snakes. Lots of
Snakes.
snakes. As I say that as I walk past Penn.
How many snakes? And is that it? Just snakes?
I didn't count. Wouldn't advise going back to get the number.
Oh, at least
Is there any
7.
bodies?
I saw bones. I'm gonna walk back over here. So you said this door is locked?
That door is indeed locked.
Anybody pick it? Or Dionysus? You got the magic touch? Kind of like motion with my fingers, like for her cat paws.
I could try it.
I think I have Keon's thieves' tools.
You do.
I would give them to Dionysus to try and interrupt.
Okay. Going to
Make a
attempt
dexterity
to
check.
Mm.
Can I inspire Dionysus?
For her next check, you can, if you would
Oh,
like, but she does not break through the door.
I meant to do it before she rolled. I didn't click fast enough.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. It's me because I have baby in my arm. So I don't unmute fast enough sometimes.
It's alright. Not getting in this one.
You have the
Maybe,
other hallway that you've already peeked down.
yes. Maybe we should try that one.
I might as well.
Okay. Are you going into this side?
As a group, yes.
Okay.
Slowly and carefully.
Slowly and carefully. Well, I'll leave you in the hallway. You guys are paranoid. Like I'd do anything evil to you in a narrow hallway.
It's natural.
You see a lot of scientific equipment lying around this room. There are a few snake sconces adorning the walls, again, all with lit torches.
Hmm.
There are jars on shelves around the walls of the room, some with mysterious liquid, others are empty. In some of the jars that have the liquid, there are various organs from what you can only imagine would be humanoids or beasts submerged in them. There are also large snake sheds littered all over the ground. You see now that you're actually in here,
Mm-hmm.
you guys do see a hallway off to this side.
Head
What
over
the
there.
fuck's going on in here?
Anything magical?
Nothing magical in this room.
Any thing look like they could be potions or poisons besides like type of fluid that looks like it's to preserve?
They just look like preserved organ fluid.
Okay.
And as you get up here, you see just what you think is a small room, but it goes across and it looks like it opens up. It might be like a kind of walled off area within a larger room.
We're here.
Yes.
I go here, peek around the corner.
The floor opens up underneath you, Malachi, and you fall into a pit.
I'm gonna use my bonus action Misty Step to port back.
I'm gonna
Closer
need
to the
you
group.
to make a dexterity check for me.
Dexterity check.
Yes.
Okay.
You are not fast
16.
enough. You are able to Misty Step out of the pit, but not before taking a prick from the spikes at the bottom.
Okay.
You take 7 points of poison damage.
Okay.
The rest of you watch Malachi fall into this pit and then Misty Step out. Where are you Misty Stepping to?
So I'd Misty Step. 30 feet puts me here.
Backwards. Okay.
Ah!
The pit stays open, but there looks to be a 2-foot ledge going around the outskirts, like along the wall, that you could shimmy across.
Malachi, I don't think that's the safest way to detect traps.
Agreed.
Well,
And then I calm my
should we
breathing.
go to our dungeon crawl formation then, so you don't
Yes.
almost fall to your death again? Or in spikes?
Agreed. I just kind of nod.
Okay. Are you all shimmying across the side into this room?
Yes.
Then dungeon crawl formation would be Dionysus and Ace, and then would that be Pen?
It's up to you guys. You've
I think that
changed it
we
a couple
would be
times.
Pen. Yeah, it would be Dionysus, Ace, Pen, and
Would,
then Malachi, I think.
would I still be able to? Am I still a vulture? Like, am I able to fly around down here as a vulture? Or no?
I thought you switched back. Otherwise, you've just been a vulture walking behind them.
I mean, if I couldn't fly around, then I just would have wild shaped that. But if it was big enough that I was still able to fly around, then I would have
You
been
cannot
still
fly
a vulture.
around.
But okay, well then I'm back to my original state. Okay, onward.
Let's see.
Shimmy, 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 shake.
So let's reveal. One second, guys. I am just revealing this whole room. So in this octagonal room, there are 4 little smaller rooms off of it, like the ones that you're in. It looks like a sleeping quarters of some sort. There are various robes and, you know, normal looking swords of different styles around the room. Pen. From where you are, at the edges of your detect magic, you do sense something magical.
I'm gonna move towards the front of the group.
Okay.
Since I sense something magical, I'm gonna slowly get closer to it. Like, is it just straight out in front of me, or like
You
in the other
sense
rooms?
something magical over here, and you sense something magical over here.
Guys, I'm detecting something in the rooms to our left and our right. Well, north and south. You guys,
You're
is it lit up in
detecting it.
here?
Yeah.
Say again, Pen?
Is it lit up in here?
It's dimly lit. There's sconces. There's, again, snake sconces with torches in them.
What do you guys want to do?
To where you're detecting magic, right?
Well, I'm detecting in 2 different rooms. I don't know if it's an item or enemy, but there is something magical in each room.
Where are you, which way are you detecting it?
One in the northern room here,
room and south room.
and one in the south. Yep.
I have one more use of fine sense, so I'm gonna pop that real quick.
And you sense nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Oh. I don't think there are enemies. So maybe we try the north first?
Does anything seem out of ordinary about the floor?
Make an investigation check.
I help him.
with advantage.
That would
Wait, what?
be
Yeah.
that would be regular because I'm exhausted
That is
since he's
correct.
helping me.
Oh wait, then you want me to do it? Because I have a good investigation.
That would probably be better because
Malachi, if you do it,
uh,
it's still straight. Well, I'm gonna say Pen can't help you.
Okay, I'm gonna pat Penn on the back. Rest easy, buddy. 5.
Everything seems
yeah,
normal.
things are a little foggy.
Okay. I'm gonna tap my foot on the ground. I
Hmm.
think we're safe. And guess we'll dungeon crawl formation to the north.
Pen, with your detect magic up, it makes it easier to find the item, but I'm still gonna have you roll an investigation check.
Investigation with disadvantage. 11 plus 1, 12. Do we have a D4 or anything?
Yes, plus D4.
So that is 15.
Okay. You find. I'm gonna throw it in the bag of holding. A robe of serpents.
Hmm. Yeah,
In your bag of holding.
didn't I buy one of those?
Maybe. I don't actually remember. You guys bought a lot of things.
Yes. Did you just put it in the bag of holding?
I put it in the bag of holding.
Yes, and I have one in my backpack. Robe of serpents. Well, I know what this is, guys. Found ourselves a robe of serpents. I have another one as well.
Sounds like a very wiggly thing to wear.
What's it do?
See these snake patterns on here? You can turn them into real snakes, and they'll attack for you and be your little buddies. Every single one of these snakes, there is 7 on here. Oh, actually, it's a D4 plus 3, so
Yep.
could up to be 7.
You still sense something magical in the southern room.
Let's check it out.
Oh,
Alright. Pen, are you looking again?
somebody else can grab it this time. Whoever has the higher investigation.
Who would like to try to grab whatever Pen is pointing to?
Can we see what it is, or?
He's pointing at a pile of stuff.
You want to do it? I mean, you're magical.
My magic has nothing to do with my willingness to stick my hand in a pile of stuff unknown.
And it's robes and various weapons.
Kind of frown at her
All
angrily,
right.
and then I just stick. Oh, you're gonna do it? Okay.
Just pull things out like I do the bag of holding, and once I see that object glowing, I'll let you know.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Remember all that mechanical junk you guys maybe pull out? This is revenge.
Slow motion dice. The suspense is unbearable.
Very weird that it's slow motion.
It is super slow motion. It's absolutely nuts. I have no idea why. Oh, is it gonna be 16? Or is it gonna be 6? 14?
16 or 6.
14. 21 total. Oh.
Plus a d4.
Can you roll it for me? My laptop just died.
Your laptop died.
Correct.
Let's see. That would be a 23. Doesn't take you very long to figure out what's magical with your arcane knowledge. You pull out a shiny looking blade of some sort.
Ooh, a shiny.
So in your inventory, you can put shiny blade.
I shall.
Pen, your detect magic drops.
I'll tell you more. See if I can do it.
Is there anywhere else for us to go in this room?
I mean, the room across from the one you're standing in they all look relatively identical.
I mean, so Penn wasn't detecting anything else. Are there any other doors leading anywhere else in here?
Nope.
No? I would recommend we try and go back and unlock that other room then. If you want to check out the other room across the way here. Well,
And laugh, I snorted at you.
Why you snorted me?
Okay, so are you going back to that locked door?
yes. I would, I guess, since again, Dionysus has the better dexterity, I would ask her to try again, but maybe Ace could give her an inspiration or something. Sing her a song.
Okay.
Ace, what are you doing to inspire your tabaxi lockpick?
I'm going to stand behind her and rub her shoulders and be like, eye on the prize. You can do this. Soft paws, but sting like a vacuum cleaner.
Ugh, I don't like vacuum cleaners.
Exactly. Sting like a vacuum cleaner.
Okay, I gotta concentrate. Sting like a vacuum.
What is
Like
your
licking the light socket?
what?
Yeah.
What is your inspiration die?
Sorry, my laptop's off. I just plugged it in. I think it's a D8.
Let me double check. I think you're correct. Features. Where is It is a D8 indeed. So Dianus, make a dexterity check. You have a plus D4 from the nat 20, and you have an inspiration die if you so choose to use it.
Yes, I will use it with my roll.
Alright, so go ahead and make another dexterity check. Because of the previous fail, the DC does go up.
15 and then plus 8 or
Uh,
D8.
plus a D4, and then plus a D8. Damn. Turned a bad roll into a good roll.
Indeed.
Ting! Click.
Ah, it didn't sting like licking the electrical socket.
Something mechanical moved, but the door's still locked.
So good.
You didn't check that other room? Oh, okay.
There is still there are still the illustrations of all of the various serpent-like beasts, and only one of them is missing rubies for eyes.
Maybe he's sad that he's not like the others, and so he has locked himself inside his room until he gets ruby eyes. Do we have any rubies to give him
Ruby?
eyes?
I don't know. Do you guys have any rubies?
I have one.
Holding.
Oh, I have two actually. One top, one on top.
There is a bunch of shiny things on the floor here too, but you don't know if it's just shiny because it's sparkly rocks or shiny because they're gems.
Well, I would definitely when I was walking around the room before, I was checking out the shinies.
Make an investigation check.
Advantage. That is investigation plus 1 is 7. Oh, plus anything?
Plus a D4.
D8 and D4. The D8 was the inspiration.
Yes.
So that's a 2, so it's 9.
Man, there's a lot of shiny stuff. You don't know what to pick up. The rest of you notice
And you
Pen
need help
rummaging around
anything?
on the floor.
Can I help you with anything?
There's a lot of shiny stuff down here. I just can't tell what it all is. I don't know if you can help me.
And
And if you know it, if you can identify any of these.
Can I give it a shot?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Alright. 17. Plus a D4. 21.
Okay. You do indeed sift through all of the rocks that just have a shiny element and find two almost perfectly shaped red gemstone-like mineral things.
Point them out. Those look extra shiny. I pick them up and give him the pen.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay.
Well, I was looking for Ace. And I turned around and I was like, will these work?
I'm taking psychic damage from goblin screaming. You'll have to excuse me.
And I will stand up and I'll walk over to the serpent with no ruby eyes and see if I can insert these into the. Does it look like there's spots in the eye holes that these will fit into?
They look like they would fit rather well.
Then I'm going to try to socket them.
Alright. You socket one, nothing happens.
The other one?
You socket the other one, they both get sucked in, and you hear a soft click.
Dan, I just want to check the door now.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
The door's unlocked.
Good thinking, Ace.
Thanks.
Walking maybe proceed slowly into this room.
It's just another, normal looking narrow hallway. With a door on the other end.
Gotta open that door.
Wait, check for traps.
Too late, she already said she was opening the door. Fortunately, nothing happens. And
I just didn't want to see your phone.
staring into a very large open room that looks to be a larger sleeping quarters of some sort, with various robes and weapons around the room, and a hallway that goes north into another room.
Do we want to check this door?
What are we checking?
Door here to the...
Oh yes, there's a door to the east in this room, and in the room that is to the north, there's a door to the north.
Let's check the east door first since it's close.
Let's see.
Is there uneven lines for a reason on the map, by the way?
Yes. The grid lines are just for reference.
Right, but the borders, if it's uneven in a spot, then it's like that for a reason, or just...
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see. So that door is not locked.
Slowly open that door.
Slowly.
You can try. Even though it's not locked, it doesn't seem to want to budge at the moment.
Okay. Turn around, tell the group. Won't budge.
Back.
Wanna try the one to the north?
You move north.
Group.
As you go north.
I'm right behind you.
This room is covered in bloodstains and skeletons. This room also has small holes letting in some natural light.
Skeletons.
How many skeletons? How many bones?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. What are we doing?
Anything of value in here? Any other doors leading anywhere else?
There's a door to the north that Deonis was going to check out.
Okay.
The door's unlocked.
Slow creep open.
Before I leave this room, I'm gonna cast Animate Dead at the 5th level and raise 5 zombies. Or skeletons, I mean. So just give me 1 minute, guys.
Well,
You may control those
Oh.
5 how you like. Deonis, that door's not locked.
Guess slowly creep through it.
It opens up to a hallway. That kind of juts out to the side, but you can't quite make it out if you're just standing at the door.
Well, there's what looks like another hallway or room up here, guys.
By this point, Penn, you've got your skeletons.
Yeah,
check it out.
There'll be side by side each one of us.
Okay.
So like one next to me, one next to Malachi, one next to Ace, one next to Deonis, and one next to Draco. Right now.
Okay. And are you heading through this northern door?
Yes.
Alright. So actually, before we do that, we reveal this. Excuse me. I didn't hit mute fast enough for that sneeze.
Was you?
I wasn't moving the skeletons yet because you're changing orientation. If you're going like this. So, you're met with another door.
Gotta go through that one too. Check for traps.
Let me see.
If it's locked.
Make an investigation check.
Can I help her?
Make an investigation. Actually, if you're in dungeon crawl mode, you're too far away to help her.
Tap Ace. Ace!
It's already
Oh,
rolled.
goddess. Damn it.
Seems fine.
Even with opening it?
It's not locked. You don't feel anything strange.
Go in slowly and cautiously.
Let's see. Uh.
Before I
Dianus, does a 20 hit you? Yes. 20 hits you. As you open the door, all you see in this pitch black room are two glowing red eyes before you feel the piercing, just searing pain of teeth sinking into your skin. You take
Something bit me!
13 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity save for me.
$19.
You're paralyzed for 1 minute.
Yeah.
We all see this?
Now you do. For reference, you are incapacitated while you are paralyzed. You can't move or speak. You automatically fail any future strength or dex save throws, and attack rolls have advantage against you. Any creature within 5 feet of you that hits you while you are paralyzed is an automatic crit.
Son of a bitch.
Now you all see this giant, I forget what color you are, black snake. And your frontline friend is paralyzed.
Honest.
Everybody gets
I'm
to roll
laying on the
initiative.
ground twitching.
Just like convulsing and like coughing up like white foam.
Now, you still roll initiative. Now, let's see. Don't forget to add d4s, guys. Malachi, I see you're 17.
16.
Ace, I don't know if you can roll a d4. Okay. Draco. And then Pen, what did you roll? Disadvantage for the initiative check, but plus a d4.
both were 16, so 16 plus 3 plus 1, 14, so 20.
Okay. All your skeletons go after you. You guys rolled pretty decently. Welcome more prey. Ace, you're at the top of the round. You go first.
Yeah. With no time to plan, I'm bad at this. For most, I'm going to put myself in front of Dionysus.
Okay.
And then
Not quite within melee of this giant creature.
no, but in front of her. And I'm gonna go Cone of Cold with my Staff of Power, 5th level,
Okay.
and directly at him. It's Constitution save 19, half damage if they fail. I mean, if they succeed. I can't speak.
He fails at an 18.
Alright. 37 cold damage.
Okay.
And Alright, I had no time to think. I'm terrible. I will Hexblade curse him.
He is Hexblade's cursed. That is action, bonus action.
Yeah,
Alright. Is that it?
that is it.
Pen, it is your turn.
So I would have noticed that something was wrong with Dionysus.
Yes, and you also see a giant snake.
I'm gonna maybe try to run up and squeeze past Draco and run next to Dionysus.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch Dionysus and cast Lesser Restoration.
So you expend your diamond dust?
Diamond Dust is greater. Lesser is just, there's no material for Lesser.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So let me check. That's a restoration. Which condition do you choose to end? Incapacitation or paralyzation?
Paralyzed.
Okay. So now, Deonis, you can move, but you are incapacitated. You can't take actions or reactions in this state, only bonus actions.
I'm not sure what to do for that. But at least you can move now. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast an infestation on the snake thing.
Okay. What does that do?
I'll save of 20.
That's an 11.
11, so it fails. So it takes 4d6 poison, and it moves 5 feet in a random direction. If it can move at least 5 feet, roll a d4 for the direction. So
Okay. Go ahead and roll
I
your
will roll
damage.
the damage. 6, 5, 11, 2, that's 13. And then the direction is
So we'll do north, south, east, west on a D4.
1 is north.
Yes.
So 13 damage and it moves 5 feet north.
Your damage doesn't seem to do anything to him.
Yeah, because it's poison damage. I didn't expect it to, but I thought maybe it would move 5 feet and open up an opportunity attack for Ace.
Ace is not within melee.
I thought she was and she moved up right then.
No, she just moved up to protect Dianus.
Gotcha. Then I am going to continue my movement inward and over against this wall so I can open up the path. I'll not block the path so Malachi or whoever can still get through or Dianus can get out of the way.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. It's the skeleton's turn.
No.
You have 5 of them, so what are they doing?
These first 2
Yep.
are just going to charge right in towards it and short sword it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll short sword for the first one.
Okay, let me pull up the stats real quick because I had to switch to my spells. Other skeleton, short sword is +4.
And you have
So
plus
it's a 16
D4.
plus 4, so that's a 20. So let's see, 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And it's 5 damage.
Okay. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as anticipated.
Even just piercing damage doesn't do that much either. Interesting. Okay, second one.
Yep.
Okay, 17 plus 4, 21, and then D4 is a 2, so 23.
That hits.
4 plus 2, 6 damage.
Okay. Again, same thing. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as anticipated. Looks perturbed, though. Not a happy fellow.
And the 3 that are still in the hallway, can they see the creature through the doorway?
Yes.
They are going to shoot. All 3 of them are going to shoot their longbow at it. Like,
Okay.
aim up at the same time and just launch.
Roll the 3 attacks.
11 plus 4, 15. And a 4, 19.
Hits.
8 plus 4 plus 4, so 16.
Misses.
9 plus 4 is 13, plus 3 is another 16.
Misses. So 1 hit.
5 plus 2 is 7
Okay.
damage.
Still not quite as much damage as you were hoping for. Is that it for them?
Yeah.
Malachi, it is your turn.
Okay, gallery question. Paralyzed. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak, correct?
Yes, but she is no longer paralyzed. She is still incapacitated.
My question is, how can she still be incapacitated if she's no longer paralyzed?
Paralyzed causes the incapacitated effect.
Then wouldn't removing it remove said incapacitation?
Because she's both paralyzed and incapacitated, lesser restoration removes one disease or one condition. That would be 2 conditions affecting it.
When someone is paralyzed, they're in essence being affected with 2 separate conditions?
Yes.
Yeah. Understood. What will I do?
Just expecting you to hack and slash.
Oh yeah, but I gotta get into range to hack and slash.
You can move through friendly characters' squares.
Yes, but 30 feet would still put me like literally the same squares as
No, it would put you the square in front of Ace.
Oh really? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay, yeah. Let's do that then.
Okay.
We'll move, like, sidestep the ladies, get right up on it, look at the big snarling snake, and just to make good, we'll do, where is it? Do this action, channel divinity, vow of enmity. So advantage on this dude.
Okay.
And then draw this great axe and we'll start swinging.
Go ahead.
Fuck. Right click that. Weapon master.
We have a plus D4. Hit.
2. Oh shit, okay. So, slash is slash. 17 plus 10.
Yep.
Plus a D. Plus a D10. Necrotic. 2. And then we'll throw a level 1 smite on that.
Okay, go ahead and roll your smite.
So 2d8, I think.
Yeah, level 1 smite's 2d8.
Another 7.
He's looking injured. Unhappy.
Looking injured? Unhappy?
Unhappy. Injured.
Not like that. Okay, so I'm gonna smile there. And attack number 2.
Yep.
Slash is slash. Weapon master, because that's a crit.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright. Well, it's gonna roll the 2d8. Do 2d12.
Right click on it and just click flat roll.
Okay. Alright, so that's 13, and I great weapon mastered, so that's 23. And then we do the D10 necrotic. And I'm gonna level 2 smite on that, so that's 3d8.
Okay.
So 19 altogether there.
What kind of damage is your smite?
Idiot.
Guard?
Idiot?
Oh.
You just did 96 points of damage in one hit.
Damn.
Let's see.
How do you want to do this?
So, I'm pissed off that, damn thing bit Diana, so I run in there past them, and as I kind of come in there, immediately come in with an underhand slash going north. I immediately follow it up with a straight overhead down slash.
Alright. The first cut cuts underneath the head enough to break the hard, thick skin and hide and scales. And the second slash, with that much power, seeing the ranger of your group get paralyzed and ambushed, cuts his head off. And we go back to this.
Is Diana still incapacitated?
She is for the moment.
I run back to Diana's and I try to cast Lesser Restoration on her again, see if that helps with in her condition.
She's good.
Oh.
You all right?
That was really weird.
You a good bite there. Luckily, Penn was here, and I kind of pat Penn on the back. What does Penn feel like? Does
I wasn't
he feel
blinded.
Like oh, sorry.
I wasn't blinded, so I got to see everything you did. Good job, Malachi.
I like rub the back of my head nervously. Like, Penn, does he feel like glass or does he feel like ruby? Because he's a gem dragonborn, right?
Penn, describe how you feel as Malachi's patting your shoulder.
Well, he would be patting my new shoulder pads that I got from my studded leather upgrade.
That is true.
But if he did touch any of my skin at all, it would be I haven't showered in a couple of days, but I have been out in rain, so it's probably like an uncut, like kind of like rough edge emerald.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
smooth but yet rough.
Nice. Okay. Diana's Penn saved you. And I turn back and I look in this room. Is there anything else in this room? Aside from the giant snake corpse?
There's nothing else in this room.
Can I loot the corpse, like see if there's any valuables in its stomach, since apparently it eats people?
Make a nature or survival check.
Of course with disadvantage, but I'll do survival. That's a 4 plus 12, so 16. Oh, plus a d4. 2, so 18.
Nope, nothing valuable. You need to make a Constitution save, though.
What?
17 plus 5, 22.
Alright. You avoid getting burned by the stomach acid. However, as you're cutting up, one of your skeletons does not avoid getting burned by stomach acid.
Oh, it's messed up.
Oh.
There's just like bone goo now.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Sorry for you. You lost a onion.
Well, that's who I was apologizing to.
Nothing else is in
Alright,
this room,
I'm
and it's
done,
pitch black. No doors, no anything.
Look to Dionysus. You want to lead the way? Because I think there was another door.
I think I'll come second in line. I need to recuperate from this.
in this hallway, is there anything up with the wall right behind the skeletons?
Nope.
I see how like
I just didn't remove
how the line is up.
Yeah, I didn't remove the fog of war quite accurately
Okay.
enough there.
That's why I was asking, because there was another spot that I seen that was like that. I wasn't sure if there was like something we missed that we should have like felt the wall, or if it was just you just missed the spot.
All right.
Because I'd be talking about right back here. Yeah, I'd want to go back into that room.
Are we going forward?
Yep.
You go back through safely to the room that has the other door, and you notice there is a faint purple barrier around the southern door, the one you came in.
Then we can't pass it.
Do you try?
Pick up a
Did anybody
pebble
look
and
at
maybe
that
throw
door
it.
after we went through it?
What are you doing,
No.
Malachi?
Oh, I would be listening to Penn real
Penn.
quick.
Okay, Penn, what did you say?
Oh, I just asked if anybody turned around and looked at that door when we went through it. Did that barrier go up after we passed through that doorway, or
No one
when
turned
we
around
stopped
and
on
looked at
the
that door after you went through. You just went on your exploring merry way.
Oh, yeah, guys, we need to remember to like check doors and possibly close doors behind us. That's. But anyways, we can't get that. Is that other door? Can we open that other door now, maybe? You couldn't open it before, right?
Well, you'll find out next time if you'll be able to open that door or not. We are going to end our dungeon crawling adventure there and pick up with there next time to see what the Misfits run into. Thank you all so much for tuning in and listening to the shenanigans.
As always. As always, they are.
Everybody have a good
Have a good night.
Bye.
See you all next week.
Good night. Don't lick electrical sockets.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't lick electrical sockets.
I don't know how much I
Please.
could support
Indeed.
that more.
Leave that to the professionals.
Leave it. Apparently, there are
Professionals.
professional electric socket lickers.
I mean, there are sword swallowers, so why not?
Someone has to do it.
There's reason why there's warnings and safety things.
On that note, this is going down a path that we're not gonna go down. So, everyone have a good night.
For this.
And we'll see you next week. Please don't lick electrical sockets.
Bye.
Please.
Don't do it.
Among other things.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.